gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. His return starts at the 5, and he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throw reeled in by Higbee. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll cobble together a yard there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Penix breaks free in the center of the field. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Finds Mims. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throw complete to Juszczyk. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A give right side to Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A toss now to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
To the air, 3rd and long. Completed to Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Running for it, here's Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Penix on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Penix here from the gun. Finds a man right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hall running between the tackles. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just a field goal separates these. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Offense in the hurry up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed here to Komet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. They've got first down from the 31. They send a man in motion. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play. Then how many times do we see his highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing, Penix. Complete to Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 14. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the red zone now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. Henry can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On first down, here's Penix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's on the move. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
He fires one deep down the middle. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Throw complete to Eckler. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Finds a seam down the middle. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll push forward for a small gain into the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Pittman's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 19. Caught by Flowers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Henry on third. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Another run for Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Taken right at the 40. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Steelers will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Throwing now, off play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw, needing a first. He connects downfield on 4th. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the Playing down the middle with Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Working quickly here. From the 16. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. A lot of grass ahead. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. To the air with Penix. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Penix here from the gun. It's complete to Higbee. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. This throw is caught. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action here. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Hall. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down give to Hall. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals moments away from a 2-0 start. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fielded at the 7. They pull out the reverse. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's brought down for a loss. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And this was a mess from the start, Brock. They called a fake spike, and he's hit and drop now for the sack. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0.